Dun, 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 dun. Okay, guys, so remember what I did with the Q&A videos? So, since you guys saw part 4, we're gonna do a ranking on the Loud House episodes from seasons 1, 2, 3. Keep in mind, guys, I will not do season 4. There's no Casa Grandes episodes like your friend did, Power Play, there's no like that. Because they're from season 4. If I do season 4, then, well, new episodes will come in. Well, I have to redo the list again. So yeah, I have to do seasons 1 and 3. I know, so maybe when you do season 4 and 5 into one, seasons 4 and 5 together with seasons 1, 2, 3, expect Kings of the Kong to be really low. Anyway guys, bye-bye. And we're gonna start the video. Okay, let's start with the bad episodes. Number 149 is No Such Luck. This is the worst episode of all the cartoon episodes I've seen. This is really bad. Everyone in the Loud House basically kicks Lincoln out of the house after finding out he has bad luck. Technically, Lincoln does not have bad luck. Lynn is just with her superstitions again. Yes, she is the worst character in the episode, and yes, and deserves to be the worst cartoon episode ever. 148 is Fool Me Twice. This is an unpopular opinion, or not. People love Fool Me Twice and people hate Fool Me Twice. I'm technically one of the people who hate Fool Me Twice. I think this is the worst of Luann's episodes, and the worst of the trilogy for the April Fool's episodes. The reason why I hate this episode is because Luann is really unlikable. Sure, she was unlikable in Fool's Paradise, but at least she has funny pranks. But here, the pranks are just terrible and really mean-spirited. And good thing she got her karma at the end. But that doesn't save anything. 147, Brawl in the Family. This is actually one of the more episodes that people really hate. Yoshi Player, shout out to you. You're actually a really good reviewer in The Loud House. And I think you might expect this episode to be number 3. Yeah, because it's number 3. I don't think this episode actually deserves to be number 2 or 1 because at least there was one good thing, Clyde. I actually like Clyde in the episode. He's actually a really good character. Though everyone else is just terrible and really mean-spirited. And basically treat Lincoln like he's not actually there. 146, One of the Boys. One of the Boys is actually one of those episodes where the concept is interesting, yet it's so rushed. I mean, the beginning with the flashback sequence should have been cut, and we could just go straight away with the episode. With Lisa giving Lincoln the watch to go to the dimension where he's now with the boys. Yeah, I think that would be better than just a pointless flashback. Though yes, they give a reason why Lincoln wants to have brothers, but I wish we just got it early so that we can have a little bit more time with the brothers and learn their personalities and like that. And like the second half of the episodes that where the brothers become unlikable. So yeah, that's my pitch on how if One of the Boys was a 22-minute special. That's how it played out. Overall, we just got a disgusting and boring episode. 145, Making the Grade. This is the last of the Boo episodes from season 2. Season 2's bad episodes were really awful. Especially No Such Luck. This is the best of the Boo episodes for season 2. Though it is really unenjoyable. Lincoln gets really tortured a lot. And yeah, Lisa's really unlikable in this episode. The concept is interesting, but overall execution just terrible. 144 is The Greenhouse. The Greenhouse is one of those episodes where, yes, like One of the Boys, the concept is interesting, yet it doesn't go. It just destroys itself in like the second half a little bit in the episode, where the sisters become unlikable, and yeah, every character besides Lincoln and Clyde are unlikable. So yeah. Season 1 is the most bad episodes. 143 is Sound of Silence. Sound of Silence will be placed at number 50 if I did a ranking for all season 1 episodes. Because there's actually 52 episodes, which means that's so many torture bad episodes. This one is bad, but in season 3 they did this concept way better with Rita. This episode's really bad, really terrible, and yeah, every character's bad. Except for Lincoln and Lisa. 142 Heavy Metal. This is actually one of the more first episodes. And yeah, the very first episode, Left in the Dark, was good. The other, Get the Message, Making the Case, and Heavy Metal are just bad. Except for Get the Message. I just didn't like those episodes. They're just not that interesting, and yeah, it's just really bad. Though Heavy Metal has a not good story with a bad message and yeah, terrible comedy. 141 Making the Case. This is actually one of those episodes where people tend to hate, but I actually don't think it's too bad, that bad as people say. I actually think it's like a 3 out of 10 for me. But yeah, it's still a really bad episode, and yeah, everyone's unlikable. Yeah, Lincoln's really unlikable in this episode. 140 Gears for Fears. This is one of the season 3 episodes where I tend to hate, but everyone likes. Just like with my opinion on Fool Me Twice, this episode's really loved. What I don't like about Gears for Fears is that Lincoln and Clyde are really annoying when they scream. It's just really loud and too irritating to your ears. Yeah. 139 Ruthless People. Ruthless People has an interesting story, but the execution just feels like a first draft and so random. I mean, what I meant by random, I meant like the fact that Aunt Ruth apparently has a lake house for some reason, and the fact that all the old people get on the ship at the end of the episode. I mean, just what? I'm just sort of confused with this stuff. I wish they brought up so early, like with Aunt Ruth having a lake house, but yeah, I wish it was done. I wish it was done in season 2 because they did most of the concepts better. Though season 3 having good episodes, it just needs improvement in making less boring episodes. 138 is Sleuth and Consequences. This episode, the title card reminds me of Pulp Fiction, which is a good episode. And yeah, this is a really bad episode. Everyone gets unlikable about Lincoln except for Lucy. And yeah, I do like the mystery on how they're trying to solve out who clogged the toilet, but yeah, everyone's unlikable except Lucy and Lincoln. Yeah. Also, Clyde doesn't need to be in this episode. Like, yeah, he just disappears from the second half. 137 Hand Me Downer. This is actually the sister episode to Sleuth and Consequences. Yeah, this episode is really predictable. You can figure out what's gonna happen, and yeah, doesn't need to change it, and yeah, it should have been done again. It should have been really funny, but overall we got something that we just snore and bored at. 136 Out on a Limo. This is one of those episodes where it gets too mean-spirited. Yeah, Lincoln's unlikable in this episode, and yeah, I was actually rooting for the sisters and Lincoln. Oh, and that new character was so terrible. More worse than how Chandler was there in Gears for Fears and The Waiting Game. Number 135 is Serial Offender. They've done this concept before twice, and they're done better twice in season 2. But this episode, no. This is terrible. This is one of the worst episodes of The Loud House. Though everything else besides the sisters are really good. And yeah, I don't root for the sisters, I only root for Lincoln. So yeah, the ending doesn't save it for being a bad episode. And yeah, 134 The Loudest Yard. This is one of those Lincoln episodes where I could just simply yeah, it's really boring. Yeah, hardly anything happens in the episode. Though yes, the cover. Yes, they're trying to cover each other with in the game with Lynn taking Lincoln's place. But yeah, I just wish there were more things happening than just the one we got in the yeah, with Lincoln and Lynn switching up. 133. It's a loud house. Well, 4 times loud has to be shorter. This episode is really bad. Everyone besides Lincoln is really unlikable. Though Lincoln's unlikable in some parts, overall this episode's really annoying and hard to get through. 132 April Fool's Rules. April Fool's Rules is a sister episode to a terrible episode, Serial Offender. which is actually kind of strange considering both episodes are really terrible. Yeah, this episode's really bad. Like, Luann's really unlikable as always. Yeah. 131, Lincoln Loud Girl Guru. Though the concept is actually kind of okay. The execution just, ugh. I say this, mean-spirited and terrible. And the gags just drag on like the laughing gag and the chocolate gag. 130, Chorn Piece. This episode is a sister episode to a good episode. Along Came Sister, that was a good episode, but this one was just terrible. Basically, just a trash episode with nothing, with the only conflict being trying to find Lily. Yeah. 129, Intense Debate. This episode has an interesting idea. I like the first half, but when the second half happens, that's where the bad starts to emerge. Though I like the fact that Lincoln and the sisters are trying to help them in the beginning, they become really unlikable in the second half. I don't really try to root for them. So yeah, that's a really bad episode. 128, No Guts, No Glory. Everyone just acts like I'm a 5-year-olds. Yeah. Except for the younger siblings, because at least they're acting their age. While the older siblings, no, they don't act their age. They're just acting like 5-year-olds. Yeah, it's just a really terrible episode and a really too many bad episodes season. 127, No Laughing Matter. This episode has an interesting idea, though Luann is kind of unlikable. Yeah, I did not like Luann in this episode at all. I don't root for her, I only root for the siblings. Because apparently she decided to give up after her siblings tried to tell each other that Luann is terrible in her comedy. I mean, like, she could improve in her comedy, not just give up suddenly. I mean, I still read I read a bad Goosebump book, and next I read a good Goosebump book, and that's where it saved. So yeah, why shouldn't she do that? That could have been way better if she just improved her comedy, or she would just give up, then next go back and redoing everything again, like back to comedy like that. Otherwise, you got a terrible episode, and yeah, Luann suddenly goes back to comedy at the end of the episode. Yeah, which she should have done earlier. Anyway, guys, that's it for the terrible episodes for the Loud House reviewed. And next episode review is the meh episodes, the ones that I thought were okay, or forgettable and bland. Then next we're gonna review the good episodes. Rank them up. Anyway, guys, bye bye.
Their hearts unendless in a magic way. Whenever I see you, all I can think is my son.